Howdy YouTube, it's your old buddy TexasTuberTim. We're back with some CubeCraft Minecraft. CubeCraft SkyBlock. And when we left off, we had recently discovered the 6th island. This is the island that has the iron we've long been looking for. In fact, we've already started to get into this a bit. We have defeated all of the mobs, and we have gotten control of the island. And I'm going to show you in a minute what the next step in our process is. But I wanted to get over here real quick because these have a refresh of, I think it's 45 minutes. Oh, we have to do an empty hand. Yeah, 40 minutes to reset the iron generators. So I wanted to get that out of the way first thing. I've also got the coal ones here, but I'm not really hard up for coal, so I'm not going to worry about that right this minute. So what we're going to do next, or what we have been working on, I should say, is we are making the shelf. And if you watched my content before, you will know that this is something I normally do, and the reason for it is to make sure that materials don't fall as we mine the island. They don't fall down into the void. So basically we build this little wooden shelf, and it will prevent items from falling off the edge down into the void, particularly things like iron generators, which we have been working so hard at getting. The last thing we'd want to happen is we lose one of those over the edge to the void. So that's basically where we left off. If you're here for the very first time, I am a live streamer. I play a wide variety of content that I can play on a Nintendo Switch. Yes, I am playing Minecraft on a Nintendo Switch, specifically the Bedrock Edition. It's also worth mentioning that I have a realm, and we do let viewers join us for viewer night. So you might want to subscribe to the channel. Check us out. Wow, that was a bad placement right there. Let's just put it here and call it good. But we play with viewers on Minecraft realm that I run, and we also play games like Splatoon 2, Mario Kart 8. We play Rocket League, a little bit of Smash and Animal Crossing, Pokemon Sword and Shield. So if you're into those kinds of games, I would invite you to sub the channel, enable notifications, and invite you to also join us for a live stream. We are on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. You can also go to my website at TexasTuberTim.com. You'll find all the stuff and things: Twitter, Instagram, Discord, and of course YouTube. Don't forget to smash that like button, boys and girls, because it helps you out more than you know with other people finding the channel. What's going on here? We got some kind of wicked lag. All right, I guess it's fixed. All right, so that's where we left off, and this shelf shouldn't take us too terribly long to finish. I think what I'm going to do, though, so I don't walk off the edge, is we're going to go to the other side here. We may also have to run and get some more wood. Oh, we got some lag issues here as well. All right, let's go ahead and use the last of these jungle planks, and then we will head back across. All right, let's see. Can we do this without falling? Maybe. Ooh, almost fell. Get some kind of a working edge here so we can get going. So big discovery, finding iron. That's been huge. We haven't really fully taken advantage of it yet because we don't have enough to do much with it yet. Also, I'm pretty sure there are more iron generators on this island. I just haven't had a chance to search to get them. I want to make sure before we do much of that we've got the shelf in place so we don't drop anything off the edge. By the way, we have a complete playlist for this game. If you're interested, you can go on my YouTube channel, look for the playlist for SkyBlock. If you're new to the game or considering buying the game or looking for a playthrough, you can literally follow along with me as we've done it. This is a great game. I do highly recommend it for anyone out there who's trying to decide whether or not they want to get it. All right, let's make up some more of these. I'm not sure we need to use all this wood. That should be about enough. Then we'll run back over here and finish up this shelf real quick, and then I will get back inside the island and show you what we're up to. We also need to widen this this platform so we don't have to go around, but we'll get that done later. One thing I will say, if you've not yet gotten to this island, is it was surprisingly difficult in terms of the cave spiders and other mobs. I found it to be a little more than I thought it would be in terms of hostile mobs. So definitely recommend you come prepared. Among other things, I haven't really taken the time to get a lot of real fancy weapons and armor because I prefer to enchant iron items and not the cheesy leather ones that I was able to make until recently. So take that with a grain of salt, do what you will, but for me it made sense to kind of hold back on some of the enchantments until we got iron and we could do something a little more worthwhile. We might have needed all those planks after all. This seems like a lot of extra work for no reason, but trust me, it's well worth your time to do this because even at the beginning, it seemed I was dropping items off the edge because they have a tendency to kind of pop away from you when you grab them. So I would highly recommend you all consider this strategy or some other similar strategy for ensuring that your items are not going to fall off the edge. All right, can we get you? And then once we've done this, we will basically mine from inside the island down to see if we can find some more of these iron generators and stuff. One thing with this game, you definitely want to make the best use of all the resources you can get because, well, the whole premise of the game is that it's the resources are not readily available, so it's, how did that even happen? So you'll want to capitalize on whatever resources the game gives you. All right, we're just going to get you from the other side. Yeah, I think we're going to need these planks after all. And we won't fill all the way to the middle. As we get closer to the edge, we'll deal with that later on. Oh, we need to eat. Yeah, so definitely be careful when you first arrive here because the mobs are at least more than I was expecting to have. The previous islands were relatively easy in my opinion. So do what you will with that knowledge, but I suggest you be prepared for a fight, especially the cave spiders, because they're poisonous and relatively tough, at least compared to some of the other mobs we dealt with before. Alright, so let's go up here and take a look on the inside of the island. I'll give you a viewing of what we found when we got over here. Let's go a little bit to the top first. So we've got melons here, which I haven't fooled with yet. We've got some potatoes. We did find one from a random mob. We've also got the other skyblock villager. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and we discovered the new wood type, the new tree type as well. So that's basically what you have to look forward to. But the real thing you're looking for is the iron, and I haven't spotted any more that were just readily out in the open, but I'm told there are more in here. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're just going to mine this thing out from I don't know, maybe about right here. We're going to mine everything down. So that's what we're going to do next. We'll probably end up having to do some repairs on picks along the way, and this is going to get a little grindy, but it's hopefully going to yield some good results in terms of more iron generators. And you can see the lag is hitting me here again. So you can see here, obviously cubes are going to fall to the bottom, but that's the whole reason for that shelf beneath. And I don't have to be nearly as careful now that I've got the shelf in place. I can just come up here and do my thing and dig as quickly as I want and not have to worry about these cubes falling off the edge. So we will establish the watermelon farm here at some point. We will also get the trees added to the tree farm. But at this point, my primary goal is to up my iron game, because I'm at a point here where I'm really needing the better armor and weapons and tools and things, which is also going to create the need to finish quite a bit of mob grinding, because we need lots of XP to do all the enchantments we're going to need to do. So based on my experience here, that's my plan of attack. Before I go too much further with any of the quest, I want to kind of beef up a little bit so that I'm better prepared for whatever's in store for us at the 7th island. If you've been there, by the way, and you can give us an idea what to expect over there, that would be appreciated. I don't get bent out of shape like some people do with spoilers. This is really meant to be kind of a community effort. So if you have any ideas on what we should be doing differently or better, by all means, let us know in the comments. If you have a specific question, don't hesitate to ask that. In some cases, I've had people ask me specific questions, and I've been able to help them out with those. Makes me feel good to know that people are learning from or otherwise enjoying the content, because that's, at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. So I'm thinking my first investment in iron might be an iron pick. Now this one here has some enchantments on it, which include fortune. So I may not replace it with an iron one until I've got a sufficient number of fortune upgrades. But we'll see what happens. I did get one suggestion in the chat to mine coal as a way to get XP, and that's a good idea. But there's so many other things I could do besides standing at a coal generator mining coal that I've not yet tried that strategy out. Something else you'll see in the playthrough video is I came up with what I consider to be a pretty good approach to dealing with the mobs. To be a little more specific, what we did is we kind of came into the middle of the bottom side of the island, and we kind of mined our way in from the sides. And the reason I've done that on this island and other islands is it gives me access in a lot of cases to the mob spawners without having to run through a slew of mobs to get to it. So I was able to do that in a relatively safe way without dying a bunch of times. I don't mean to tell you I never died, because that would be a straight up lie, but in the grand scheme of things, I felt like we did a decent job of navigating through all those mobs that were here. And as we go around here, you'll kind of get a sense of what the inside of the island looked like. And some people might think, well, you could get all this cobble from the cobble generator, and that's true. But I'm really here more so to see what else we can find. Hoping there'd be some hidden iron generators in all this mess somewhere. By the way, if anybody's come up with a way to combat the lag with this game, I'd be really interested in finding out what you've done to do that. I'm using ATT fiber internet, so I don't think it's an internet issue. I think it's probably a Nintendo Live or server issue, maybe. Also have a theory it's related to some kind of anti-cheat or anti-hacking thing that they employed. I see all the time messages from the server on here that so many people were banned from the server for cheating or something like that. Yeah, so far this is a nothing burger, nothing happening here. Okay, tool's about to break. So one of the mechanics in the game is you've got to go to the hub to repair your tools. At some point we're going to make an anvil, but we are definitely not at a point where we've got that kind of iron. Oh, I like that skin. Creeper skin. In the meantime, we just deal with the inconvenience of having to run back to the hub to repair our items. Oh, snap. Good game there. All right. By the way, you do lose coins and XP when you die. All right, so let's run over here. I'm going to do a quick sweep of the shelf, and then we're going to end the episode here, but we'll have another episode queued up right behind this. So if you haven't already done so, click into the playlist. You can catch all of the episodes. They should queue up in order, so you can just sit back and relax and hang out with us. Don't forget to leave a comment or a question if you have one. And I hope to see y'all on a live stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. So East Coast 8:30, West Coast 5:30. We'll be right back with another episode right after this. Y'all have a great day, and above all, stay frosty.